At most summer camps, standard attire consists of t-shirts and swimsuits. At this one, it's corsets and petticoats.
Feels weird, because you can't bend.
Yeah, it's like 30 pounds on you.
It's called the Ramsey House Finishing School for young ladies. The idea for it is modeled after what Victorian finishing schools would have been like for young Victorian ladies in that time period. Learning a little bit about arts and languages, music, dance.
Was that hard?
No. We want to give them as much of a taste as we possibly can in this modern day of what it would be like to time travel. So once you put the costume on, it just really adds so much to the experience.
Trust me, you will be very hot every day. These dresses are uncomfortable and itchy.
They're not that itchy, but
Mine is. And it's sort of uncomfortable because I don't like wearing dresses.
The girls at this week-long day camp are not only asked to dress like Victorians, they're required to behave like them, too.
Lemonade?
Yes, please.
At this camp, formal tea parties take the place of marshmallow roasts. And instead of telling ghost stories around the campfire, girls are asked to engage in proper parlor conversation.
Snort.
Yeah.
Of course, middle schoolers' take on proper conversation can sometimes differ from that of the instructor.
We also want to keep our voices lower and calmer. That's also part of the art of polite conversation.
These days, summer camps offer everything from wakeboarding to trapeze training to simulated crime scene investigation. So what prompts a preteen to opt for a faux finishing school?
I like learning about how different people lived in different times and what's different from now and then.
I'm kind of into the manners and things. I wanted to see how they would do manners and dinner etiquette at the table.
Sometimes I wish I could live back then with the big rooms, you get servants and stuff. It's really cool what you get to. I like the dresses too, though. They don't, even if they make it a little heavy, I still like them a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As the week progressed, these modern-day Minnesotans quickly adapted to the Victorian lifestyle, picking up everything from hand sewing to period dancing. There was, however, one thing they had trouble grasping: the long list of restrictions placed on Victorian girls.
Boys got to go to school and learn how to sketch, and they'd be going to work, and the girls their main thing was to get married and have a family.
There's lots of different rules. Girls didn't normally play sports.
Well, I suppose if you're just a girl, you have so many restrictions that you have to do, and to learn all those restrictions, I suppose that's the point of finishing school, to learn all the etiquette and all the restrictions of a girl's life. So before finishing school, basically you're as free as you're ever going to get.
After a week of studying the Victorian rules of conduct, the girls were given a chance to put what they'd learned into practice.
Put your napkin on your lap.
Dressed in their 19th century best, they were treated to a high society lunch spread.
Little cucumber bread sandwiches with, I think it's butter.
Despite their best efforts, some committed a few small errors in etiquette.
Put their elbows on my teacup.
Of course, when it really comes down to it, proper decorum isn't the only thing instructors hope to instill in these campers.
I want them to maybe have a better appreciation for what their lives are like in 2009, and that they do seem to have more options, more unlimited options than a young lady would have in 1879 or 1899, for instance. Maybe a better appreciation also for the past in general.
And at the Ramsey House Finishing School for young ladies, that's actually more important than the mastery of manners.
You'll see it today.
You just